Hi there, guys. Hopefully you can hear me all right at the moment, and I'm coming through nice and clear. So we are on break 42. I will have a little bit of a waffle for a little while whilst obviously we get people obviously coming into the room. As you come in, if you'd like to add a comment just so that you can, just so I don't get totally paranoid that you can't hear me or anything like that, because that obviously would not be a good thing. A soundless break, we wouldn't like that. So yeah, do add so thanks, Kev. Cheers, mate. I really appreciate that. Cool. Hopefully I've got my setup all sorted at the moment. I have got my mobile phone on standby if we do have any Wi-Fi technical issues, but I think since we've had our engineer visit, everything is working a lot better at my end. So a couple of matters of business to go through for the group, for you guys. So next week, first things first is next week is a post week. So I think it was around about break 35 that we last obviously posted out to you guys. This is obviously break 42. So we normally post out around about 6 or 7 breaks at a time. Yeah, so I will confirm obviously with a message and stuff like that once we get to sorting everything out what breaks are coming out to you. Thing to note is that this break will be the last break to go out next week. Last time we posted out, we faced a delay purely because we waited and did a break on the Sunday, and then through sorting that out and then going back to work and sorting everything else out, it knocked everything else off kilter. So we put in the cut-off as this break for this current post week, and then obviously I think John is potentially going to be dropping the Don Russ box probably over the weekend when it suits him. He'll obviously put posts up and stuff like that in the group, so keep your eyes on that if you do have a taste for a bit more Don Russ. And I think that's it really in terms of obviously post. Obviously, if anybody's new breaking with us this time, which I don't think you are, we obviously post out every 3 weeks. So it'll be like 3 weeks on from next week when the next one is. We've got Joe in here as well. Hi there, Joe. How you doing? And yeah, it should be a good post actually for a lot of people. We've got some really nice cards coming out. Obviously, we've got like Mac Jones and Justin Fields and all sorts of mad autos that John pulled out of, and all the Marvel and Downtown card and stuff like that John got out of his Don Russ boxes. So all a bit bonkers, guys. So should be a good one. Obviously, we do encourage people, whilst we don't put sales posts into the breaks group, do make sure that you do, if you do want to show off obviously your mail days for those like nice pulls, do feel free to obviously post them into the breaks group for everybody else to see. And obviously if you decide to put them into other groups to show off your cards and stuff like that, obviously it's always a nice bit of promo for obviously the group to help us grow. In terms of growth, if you've seen the posts that we just put up, obviously if you haven't guessed, if you're in a few different breaking groups, there has been one of the big wholesalers in the UK has had a big top loaders delivery this week. So every man and his dog's going to be flogging their top loaders. But yeah, we obviously have got a couple of cases on board to obviously using the brakes and all the rest of it. We got these semi-rigid Ultra Pro things as well. That you can see obviously on the little screen there. We'll probably break these up into blocks of 50 because I don't think that many people will want to be grading like 200 cards at the moment because of how expensive it is. But if people do want those, obviously give us a DM or whatever, and we can obviously sort something out. But what we'll be doing because we're at the final stages of getting the website ready, we'll probably put some of the top loaders onto the website, and then if any of you guys want to order via the website, just to help us like test it out more than anything, we'll pop pop them on there, and then pop the link in the group. And then if anybody does want any, just let you know. Yeah, mag cases, Joe. We are getting regular 35-point mag cases within the next week or two. The thick ones, I have got an order in of some Ultra Pro stuff, but that is like looking around about like November. Honestly, mate, it is ridiculous with the distributors at the moment getting hold of especially like some of the branded stuff. Obviously, I'd had these Ultra Pro semi-rigids on order for about 4 months and 3 months for the top loaders since we started running low, and it's like, because they all come from China, obviously it's, you know, slow boat from China quite literally, and they take like 3 months it's like a 3 or 4 month lead time. But yeah, so we are trying to get some more Ultra Pro supplies in for obviously the group and for us and for the website and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be ramping up the website with some boxes and bits and bobs like that as and when we receive them. So that's all that done. As I say, John's got a Don Russ break coming up over the weekend, and then next week we are due another delivery, funnily enough, and we'll probably do, we've got like prestige stuff coming in that, we've got some baseball stuff coming, we've got all kinds of bits and bobs. We've got an older box to open, but I won't ruin John's thunder on that because he's quite looking forward to putting that in the group and seeing what the reaction is. So yeah, I think we're all up to date. So we can basically, we've got a few people in here. By the looks of it, looks like we've got 8 or 10 people watching. Obviously, this will go live on our YouTube. Well, it'll be live on our YouTube channel, and it'll be in the group and on the business page as well, so that you can watch on replay if need be. And that's the same for all breaks. We always try and cover all angles so that people can watch what's going on. So. Where are we? Right, so we are break 42. I'm going to be breaking this box of Contenders draft picks. And obviously, first time that we've broken this, the Leaf draft, and it's called it's a hobby blaster, and basically in there's 50 cards, which is a 50 card set, so everything is the same. So every Leaf draft blaster box has the same cards in there. I haven't been able to find a checklist, but we'll go through the cards, and you know, as I say, we'll match them up to the teams, and everybody who has cards in there will obviously receive the relevant cards. There's 3 autographs in there as well, and the checklist on there is pretty cool as well. So do obviously bear that in mind as well. So I think we're doing all right. So 1 second. There we go. It's all right. So I can see everything again now. And then obviously we've got 6 autos to come out of the Contenders draft picks box as well. So really good. And obviously that I love Contenders. It's like obviously a mainstay of the hobby, especially with football. So it's obviously draft picks, but we're I mean, obviously when the main Contenders comes out, everybody's going to go nuts over that. So all good. So break 42. We have a draw to do. So I'll just bring up obviously me on the screen here. So we've got we've got to give away the Bears to somebody. So we'll do that in just a moment, but we'll quickly whiz through all of the teams for everybody. So first team is Arizona Cardinals to Richard Johnson. We got the Atlanta Falcons picked up in mini by Rich Hawkins. We got the Ravens that were also picked up in the mini by Daryl Smith. We got the Bills is Christopher BBL. We got the Panthers with Dan Bridges. Obviously Bears are going to be given away, so I'll just obviously delete that because they can't obviously win themselves. We've got the Bengals going to Mark Andrew Palapat Castrillo. Now I believe that you are a new breaker, and it was break credit that you bought from that you won in a raffle where we donated to the BB Cards that their guys break group. Basically we've broke with them. They've really good friends in obviously card collecting and stuff like that. We gave them obviously £10 break credit. So thanks very much, Mark, for coming over to the group and using your break credit with us, and good luck with the Bengals today. We've got the Browns with Kev Warboys. We've got the Cowboys with Rich Johnson. We've got the Broncos. Oh, sorry, the Cowboys was a mini win as well. We've got the Broncos with Adam Tivernan. We've got the Lions, another mini win with Owen Thorland. We've got the Packers with Liam Pompage. He'll be happy with that because obviously he's always after his Packers. Kev Holcomb there with the Texans. We've got Kev with his Colts. So again, happy there. And of course the Jags are with Daryl Smith. So good luck on that one, buddy. We've got Ben Tanner with the Chiefs. Owen Thorland there with the Raiders. We've got David Bulgin going with the Chargers. We've got the Rams with Tom Benfield, the Dolphins with Adam Tivernan, Vikings with Bill Campbell, and the Pats with Dave Kirkwood, Saints with Mike Prescott. I think that's it's Mike's first break as well with us, to be honest. But so good luck with that, Mike, if that is indeed your first break with us. And the Giants with Tom Benfield again, the Jets, Bill Campbell. We've got Chris Newbit on the Eagles, Thor. I always say Owen Thorland, but he's Owen Land. And we got with the Steelers. And then we had obviously the first prize in the mini that we ran was the 49ers, which again goes to Owen Land. Congratulations on picking those up. And then we got Katie Hall on the Seahawks, again, PC collector there. Brian McAvini, again, PC, I believe, with the Buccaneers. We've got Roger Bucking on the Titans, and Washington football team with Rich Hawkins, again, obviously a PC there. So let's do this draw and let's get into opening some cards. Doing this slightly earlier today just because it's a Friday. We'll get it out of the way so everybody can enjoy their evenings. Obviously, there's lots going on today, Ryder Cup, and there's sports over the weekend, there's boxing, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we just want to get everything done and obviously spend time with our families and so on and so forth. So 7 rounds on this one. Let's begin the giveaway. Good luck to everybody. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So first time I think Daryl's picked up a first place in one of these team wins. We've got obviously with and it's always funny, the mini, I tell you what, people who go in the minis and win teams, they often win these draws, which is really odd as well. So anyway, with the mini pickup of the Baltimore Ravens, Daryl Smith is going to get he's walking away with the Bears as well. So he's not only got the Jags, he's got the Bears and he's got the Ravens. So nice one on that, Daryl. So we're going to just copy that over just for verification. We'll pop it into the main break stream just there. And just so I don't forget, because I will forget because I'm that clever, I will quickly just add Daryl next to the Bears as well. Congrats on that one, mate. Excellent. Right, I think we're all good now. Hopefully that has officially shared. Yep, all posted, all good, all legit. Yeah, no problem, Mark. I've just noticed your comments, so I really appreciate you being in the group. As I say, if you are new to the group, obviously we do predominantly do like NFL stuff. We would like to get basketball off the ground. I don't know if it's a price point thing at the moment or whatever. We've noticed that a lot of like the optic breaks in some of the other groups and things like that haven't been filling as well. So it's one of those ones where it's a bit of a. We would look. Me and John, we love collecting basketball cards, but whether it's like a price thing or whatever, we're not too sure at the moment. But we will probably try some basketball in the group, whilst we obviously predominantly keep going with with obviously your NFL American football stuff as well. Right, so we can officially start breaking, can't we? Now I have done a little bit of prep because this Contenders set is I suppose like the Leaf draft to a certain point. I've got a big list of obviously all the draft picks, so I'll be going off of that for a little bit of guidance. I am getting a lot better with like obviously the college and now being able to see people playing the teams and stuff like that. But I have got, obviously we do go off of the set checklist in terms of distributing the team players. So I've got the checklist up. We use groupbreakchecklist.com for their checklists. So if anybody wants to verify anything in terms of like, where players are going, that's what we always revert back to. It's in our group rules, and it's like just a standard thing just to avoid any confusion or debate on whatever. But yeah, I've got that up just in case I do get stuck and I can't find anybody on my my master list that I've got printed out in front of me. So I think we're good, guys. And I'm on my own because normally like John would pop in and say hello and run the chat and stuff, but now I've not got anybody. So I'm literally running solo, which is the first time I think I've done for a while. So right then, guys, yeah, just to say, obviously, these are the semi-rigids that I was talking about. If anybody knows what they are, if anybody's into grading stuff, you'll know what they are. So I just thought I'd mention that because, like, people have asked us about those and do find stuff like that really hard to come by as well. So I've got top loaders, I've got my sleeves. So what I'll do when we get to contenders, guys, I've just got these, obviously, like the spacers, so that when we get to the autographs, I'll line them all up in front of where the boxes are, and obviously we'll raise the suspense level and do all the autos from contenders at the end. I'll just show the Leaf ones as and when they come out because I think they'll be in a physical single packet, if that makes sense. Right. I think that's everything. I think we can actually open everything up. Just want to cover everything, obviously, like really thoroughly because obviously we don't like mistakes and all that kind of stuff. I just want to get the widest angle possible on this camera because we're probably going to get a lot of autos, obviously, to show, and hopefully some nice parallels from contenders. So let's get started, guys. Good luck, everybody. As I say, this is the Leaf Draft product. I do really like the Leaf products. I was listening to an interview that Beckett did with the owner. I think he's a guy called Brian Dean who owns Leaf, like the CEO and all that. And yeah, he seems like a really, really interesting guy. Oh, right. Okay. So just to show you guys the way that they've packaged these, I don't want to give too much away, but we've got obviously the autos all look top loaded there. So what I'm going to do, so we don't give anything away, just going to grab a spacer and I'm going to slide that onto there. Okay. And then I'll pop those autos just there, just so that we don't get any surprises, and we'll have a look at these. So there you go. That's the pre-packed 50 card set that I'll just have a flick through just to show you. And then, as you can see, guys, we have got a empty box. It's one of the advantages of having this sort of camera up here is it gives that double kind of angle, so you can see everything that's going on. Something we always like with the American breakers that we wanted to try and do with Swift Break. So I've got more space here than John has. So yeah, I do. It is something that I always try to do. Right then. So this is to say, there's not going to be too many surprises in this because it is like just a base set, effectively, of 50 cards. So as I say, all are there. So, but again, if you haven't got these cards already, I don't know how many people actually open these in the UK. It's just obviously something to obviously, it's another, if you're a set collector, PCs and stuff like that, it's all good. So card number 1 is Trevor Lawrence. And then you've got Justin Fields. I say it's a really limited checklist with Leaf, so it's really good. And obviously Zach Wilson there. And Trey Lance for 49ers. Carl Trask, obviously a Bucks. We've got Mac Jones there. Had a bit of a a bit of a rude awakening, I think, this week. You go, Ian Book for the Saints. Kellen Mond, is he at the Rams potentially? Kellen Mond. As I say, I don't want to dwell too much on these, but I think he's Kellen Mond. Sorry, Vikings. I don't know why I got the Rams in my head. Right, Sam Erlinger. He's the Colts. I don't know him. Shane Buccelli. He's not a name that's came across. So, as I say, if any of these players are non-teams, what we'll have to do is we'll have to put them to one side, and what we'll do is do a random draw so that they get given away to somebody in the break. Okay. So there you go. Now I know Jamie Newman. He's with no team at the moment, but he often used to end up at the Eagles. So if I can find a checklist for this, if it does confirm he's at the Eagles, he'll go to the Eagles. If not, he'll go into the non-team list. I think this was a similar one, KJ Costello, because I think he came out in one of our Leaf Trinity boxes. I think he had to be drawn to somebody. But here we go. We're getting another more familiar face here with obviously Najee Harris, guys. So obviously Najee Harris is Steelers, isn't he? Is he Steelers? Yeah, Steelers. I am right. See, I am getting a lot better. Travis Etienne, obviously injured, but obviously Jags. Trey Sermon, I want to say he's Cowboys. I think. Is he Trey Sermon, Cowboys? 49ers. See, got it totally wrong. Oh yeah, because they're the two Treys, aren't they? Trey Lance and Trey Sermon. Chuba Hubbard, was he? I think he played last night, didn't he? Didn't Chuba Hubbard have quite a good game for last night? I think he did, didn't he? I seem to remember people talking about him for the Panthers. Yeah. I think he did all right. I think I heard some fantasy players going on about Chuba this morning when I was listening to my podcasts and stuff. So, Kylin Hill for the Packers. Asim Rose Jr. Now that's a name I haven't come across. So I can't see him on my list. So I think he'll be a non-team as well. So we'll get that confirmed. Chris Evans. Chris Evans is a Bengal. Was drafted to the Bengals. Javian Hawkins. It's a good test, this is, I've got to say. Javonte. Yeah, Javian Hawkins, I haven't got him on my list either, but so he's there. Kenneth Gainwell, I think, was he Colts? Eagles. See, he's one of those ones that just keeps getting me out. Yeah, PA at Eagles. Raheem Boyd, definitely not a name that I've came across. So I can't see his name on there on any of my lists either. So Michael Carter, not to be confused with Michael Carter Jr. So he's a Jet. Yeah, wasn't it? Is it Michael Carter? There's two Michael Carters, isn't there? Both went to the Jets. I mean, that's not confusing at all, is it? And then you've got Carl Pitts. Is the Falcons. Now here we go. Tyler Vaughns. So I haven't come across his name either, and I can't see him on my list either. So we'll move on. Devonta Smith. Now this is the one that I always get mixed up with Najee Harris. Devonta Smith. I'll confirm it. He's an Eagle. That's right. I get Devonta Smith and Najee Harris mixed up in my stupid brain, but that's another story. Amon-Ra St. Brown is a Lion. Jalen Waddle, don't need to look that up. He is a Dolphin. And then you've got Nico Collins. I think he's a Texan, isn't he? Okay, Nico Collins. Yeah, he's a Texan because of his college helmet. Because I think he's a He's a Wolverine, wasn't he? Similar to Quitty Pay, I think, potentially. But he, I always, because of the helmet, I always think Rams for some reason with him. But yeah, he's a Texan. Sage Surratt. I've seen his name quite a few in breaks. I don't think I've got any cards of him myself. So yeah, I can't see him. Is he? I will look him up, but I think he might be. Oh, John. Yeah, Hawkins will be Falcons. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. And John has joined us, so he's here, but watching Beauty and the Beast. Of course you are. What wouldn't you be doing? So I will just look up Surratt, because I know he's in a lot of the. Sage Surratt. He's a Lion, by the looks of it. Jamar Chase, a Bengal, I do believe. Oh, Amari Rogers. So he's because they say he's the other A Rogers, isn't he? So is he actually at Green Bay? Amari Rogers, yeah, he's at Packers, isn't he? That's how you remember that one. that's how I've taught my brain. Rashad Bateman. So is he? I want to say he's a Raven. Yeah, Rashad Bateman. He's a Raven. All right, Terrence Marshall Jr. I've got an RPA of his from a break in black, and I think he's a Panther. I think Terrence Marshall, yeah, the Panther. So there you go. So you take part in breaks, you watch the games, and you do end up picking them up. I've also got a Marquis Stevenson, not Ston, and he's for the Buffalo Bills. Darius Toney, I know who he plays for. He's a Giant because that's that's obviously John's team. Jamon Osborne, this is a tester. Jamon. I can't see him on my list. So unless anybody can help me out, I'll quickly look up on the other list. AUSB. Are they on here? Jamon Osborne. Looks like he's Eagles. Oh, and here we go. So Patrick Satan II. So I know he's on my list as I've seen him. He's another one who confuses me. Patrick Surtain. He's a Bronco. Yeah. Greg Rousseau. Didn't he sack somebody? Greg Rousseau last week. I think he sacked somebody big, didn't he? So I'm pretty sure he did. Oh, Greg Rousseau for the Bills. Yeah, I have a feeling he had a big sack. Was an Eagle, cut him 2 weeks ago. Oh, got you. Cool. Right, and then we're into these All-American inserts, which will just be obviously, like obviously Chase effectively of a lot of the cards that we've just gone through with the base. So we've got All-American, Terrence Marshall Jr. We got Jamar Chase, obviously Bengal, Devonta Smith. We got Trey Sermon, Travis Etienne, another Bengal, Najee Harris, obviously Steeler, Mac Jones for the Pats, Carl Trask for the Bucks, Zach Wilson, got Justin Fields for the Bears, and then last card in the set is also Trevor Lawrence. So interesting. Cool. So all of those guys, obviously these cards are like obviously they're like a budget brand, because I just noticed obviously that the bottom corner of that Trevor's obviously a little bit obviously it's got caught on the box and stuff, but yeah, we'll obviously make sure that they're all sleeved at the very least. So let's have a look at these autographs. So as I say, I'm going to pop this spacer underneath there. So they're in a little team bag, as you can see. And this is going to be extremely awkward to get out of this team bag. So what I'm going to do, So if I can, here you go, I'll do it back there. As you can see, I've still got my work shirt on, guys. You see, I came straight home, straight into this. No messing. Right. So what I'll do, this is awkward, isn't it? So I'm going to pop another spacer into here. And then I'm going to pop the other spacer in the front. There we go. So we've got them covered. And then what I'll do is I will slide them out. Okay. As best as I can. In fact, actually, while I'm doing that, I can just slide them out now, can't I, without showing anything. So here we go, guys. So out of the little team bag. What a faff, anyway. Right, so there we go. Just covering, obviously, up both ends of these. So what I will do, in true break style, we'll put a spacer in there. And I'll grab another one just to put at the front of this top loader. Okay, here we go. So wonderful that they're already in top loaders, of course. So let's move that box. Right, who we got? So it's a Leaf XRC. Any guesses on that helmet? Any guesses? Looks like a receiver of some sort. There we go. I'll just adjust this up a little bit. So Chris Evans, and we did obviously have his base in the sets now. I'll just check where he was. So he was a Bengal, I do believe. So going to the Bengals, Chris Evans autograph. So congratulations. Okay, so going in again, guys. So here we go. Here we got. So it's from the same college team, same helmet as Chris Evans. Again, looks like a wide receiver. Got number 1 on his chest. Ambry Thomas this time. So have I got him on my list? So he's he was drafted to the 49ers by the looks of it. So that one's going to the 49ers. Yeah, when I was listening to this, the guy at Leaf, he was talking a lot about how the hobby's going to change quite a lot because they're doing these the NIL autographs for for high school players and all sorts of stuff like that. So people's rookie cards, they'll still have like pro rookie cards, but they're first ever cards. So across all sports, it's almost going to become a bit like Bowman, where like you'll have whilst obviously Bowman's licensed and everything, you'll almost have like high school cards from whoever signed them up in high school as being their first cards. I'm not sure how that's going to pan over, to be honest. I think people will still want the licensed cards myself, but it's something to watch because obviously it's coming very, very soon, and nothing to do with obviously Fanatics taking over the world either. Okay, guys, who have we got? So looks like he wears number 27. Obviously Leaf XRC rookie here. Not sure on the school. Yeah, DK Metcalf rookie from 2016 was in high school. Yeah, that's what I say. I think they've always been around because they did like the Sports Illustrated for kids cards and stuff like that, haven't they? Done for like a lot of like youngsters and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what obviously happens. And it's a Richie Grant auto. So he is a Falcon by the looks of it. So he's drafted to the Falcons. So those are your 3 autos out of Leaf. As I say, it's not no big bangers there, but obviously it's always good to like open the different products, as I say, just to see what's happening. But we've got some obviously fairly I don't know, of the more obscure autos coming out anyway. So let's get on to the main event. Obviously, this is a full hobby box of Panini Contenders draft picks. Obviously, 6 autos in here. Let's hope that we get some good ones. And there's 18 cards per pack, 6 packs per box, total of 108 cards. Obviously, they are all college uni cards, even our vets. So I'll do my best to obviously go through, but obviously I'm not going to go through every player to every team, especially not with the veterans. But I'll obviously try and pick out the rookies that I do know, and obviously match them up as much as possible. And obviously any inserts and obviously the autos we'll have a look. I've got obviously these spacers here ready to go, and I'll obviously line up all the 6 autos over the back here as well. Okay, and we'll save them to the end as best as we possibly can. So I think we're ready, aren't we? Ready for the main event. I'm looking forward to this because I think John's opened the first 2 boxes of this Contenders draft picks that we've had so far. And as I say, Contenders is one of those regardless of it being a college contender or college contenders or full-blown contenders, it's always it's always such a premium set. As I say. You talk about like those if you watch like obviously the auctions that are going on at the moment, looking at like those Tom Brady Contenders autos that are going absolutely mental, and pretty much like any major player at the moment, their Contenders autos go absolutely bonkers. So empty box, guys, college football cards. Don't we just know it? So there you go, guys. And I do love opening a proper hobby box from Panini as well, because obviously you get all the inserts, you get the parallels and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to this. We'll just check, obviously, that we have got the 6 packs. And as you can see, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, and we got 5, and we've got 6. Okay. And I don't quite know what to expect out of this. I know we can look for. There's so many parallels and everything, so it's going to be really, really interesting. I think I'll just squadge these in that way, keep them in view. Right then, guys, let's get going. As I say, I'll do my best to catch the autos. I'm hoping, if memory serves me right, I think they're facing the wrong way round in the pack. I think from watching the breaks historically and stuff. So, empty pack, guys. Okay. As I say, I'm not going to go through all the vets and the teams that they're from. Hopefully, we do know the majority of those. So obviously, all the base will just get put to one side, and we'll look to match it all up. So, Drew Brees, TJ Watt, Keenan Allen. So Adrian Peterson, Teddy Bridgewater. Okay. So we've got Javonte Williams. Playing a numbers game, 169 rushing yards. There we go. So there's a obviously Sam Erlinger there for the Colts. School colours. Yeah, card number 20. There's obviously Aaron Rodgers. Obviously had a much better game this week. There we go. Another school colours for Michael Carter. As we established earlier, there's 2 Michael Carters, both of whom are at the Jets. Ezekiel Elliott, obviously Big Zeke. Anybody who watches Card Collector 2 on YouTube will know all about Ezekiel Elliott. There we go, guys. It's a decent one to start off with for the Bears, going to Darryl, Justin Fields. And I've gone and that's the auto. So I will just pop that. I wasn't paying attention, I don't think. Is it the auto? Yeah, it is an auto. So I'll just pop it. I'll just pop it to one side. We'll do it at the end of the pack. Right. So yeah. Oh, there you go. So there's a. So what's this classified as? A hollow campus ticket of Lamar Jackson, guys. So that's a nice one. I like that. They're just such nice cards, but you can see that it's got like that hollow kind of flip on there. So that's a nice one. I'll get that top loaded up. Okay, Lamar Jackson. Campus ticket. Okay, we got Antonio Gibson. Kirk Cousins. Kenyon Drake. DK for your Seahawks. And then Alvin Kamara. Okay. So as I say, I'll just sleeve these up. Top load the Justin Fields while we're here. Might need a bigger back wall if it carries on like that. Right, so I'll just sleeve up the other rookies and keep it going. I'll do the auto because I feel like I gave that away anyway because I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Right then. Okay. So then, as I say, guys, just obviously a spacer just to go underneath. So spacer just there. Let's see who we've got. Looks a nice one. So it is obviously a rookie autograph, which is nice. Plays for OSU. It's numbered out of 99, if you can see that. Very nice looking card. 95 of 99. Anybody recognise this? It's a Dylan Stoner, guys. So Dylan Stoner, is he on my list? I've got Dylan Randers, so bear with. Dylan Stoner is down on the checklist as a Raider. So congratulations to the Raiders. The first auto there. Yeah, Owen's there. Owen's saying Raiders practice squad. Cool. So there you go. That's the first one. But nice one. 95 of 99. Very nice looking card at least. And then obviously that's the just this first spacer that I used. All right then, let's see if I can actually catch this auto next time. At least I know where it should be now. So right then. I actually am genuinely nervous opening this product because I'm excited about opening it because it's as I say, Contenders is one of my favourite sets, but it's also the test of knowledge on the college team. So I am getting a hell of a lot better. Empty pack. So Davante Adams, Jordan Love, Michael Thomas, Josh Allen, Chris Carson. Who we got? Oh, that's a nice one. So obviously this guy's stock is rising at the moment. Kyler Murray, campus legends there. He's not obviously a rookie this year, but still decent. So here we go. This guy is a rookie. It's Pat Freeman, I believe, of the Steelers. Do need to trust myself more because I'm pretty sure he's a Steeler. Yeah, he's a Steeler. And then where are we? No, we're not quite into the autos yet. We've got Thailand Wallace, who is a Raven. And there we go. So another insert there, I think, for Patrick Mahomes second. And now the next one should be the no, it isn't. It actually isn't the auto. So it's the one after this, I think. So another Sage Surratt there. And then behind that, we have Saquon Barkley. Have we got the auto next? Yeah, I think we've got the auto next. So I'll just pop that over there for the time being, and we will continue. So this will be the numbered card. Is JJ Watt. So it's not the numbered card, sorry. This is just the parallel, the same as the last time. So JJ Watt. And we're back to the base with Devin Singletary, Jalen Hurts, obviously an Eagle, Devin White, Tyler Lockett, and Jarvis Landry. So again, I'll just sleeve all of these up, and we'll do the auto. I'll do, as I say, I'll run out of space if I try and do all the autos. So I'll do the autos at the end of each pack, if that's all right with everybody. So I'll store those campus tickets just up at the back there. Yeah, Thailand Wallace there for the Ravens. And Patty Freiermuth. So everybody thinking ahead of the weekend with the games. So everybody excited. Week 3. Will some of those 2-0s quickly turn into 2-1s or 3-0s? I guess even 1 and 2s as well. So hell of a lot can happen this week. It's getting interesting now. I think obviously I did enjoy the hype of everybody with Jameis Winston after the first with his Saints, but he didn't have a great game as a quarterback. I think he got 149 yards, but they just came up against obviously the Packers when they had a nightmare. Yeah, Colts need a win. Yeah, you're right. It's a shame for the Colts because I think they've got quite a solid team, in fairness. So just obviously bringing the spacer in, guys. Okay. And then we've got the Saquon Barkley. So I'll just pull that away. Saquon Barkley, guys. Okay. Campus Legends. And who do we get? So looks like it's kind of a red kind of auto. Obviously rookie. Don't recognise the college. Let's see who we've got. Nice signature. Josh. Oh my God. Can you even say that name? Emma Torbabelli. There you go. So it does focus really nice, actually, when you get it right. So if anybody can tell me who this guy plays for, would be amazing. So I'll just have a look on the old checklist checker. Josh Imatorbelli is down as a Jag on the checklist, so that will come out to the Jags. As I say, he's obviously got an orange uniform on there, but it's not a Clemson uni at all. Interesting. Yeah, and I heard obviously Justin Fields was named starting QB for the Bears this week as well. Obviously, I'm interested in that because as my quest for Justin Fields rookies still continues, I still don't have one myself. So living vicariously through opening these packs for everybody else. But that's just that blank spacer, guys. So we're on to pack number 3. So there we go. Empty pack. Let's get through these vets. So we got Roquan Smith, Adam Thielen, Patrick Mahomes, obviously technically a second-year Joe Burrow, Minka Fitzpatrick. Now we're into school colours again. So we got Javian Hawkins. We had him earlier on, didn't we? And I couldn't remember who he was with. All right, Joe's back. Welcome back, mate. Javian Hawkins is a Falcon. I think John did put that in there. So we've got campus legends now for the Chiefs for Patrick Mahomes. And then we've got Jalen Waddle, who we well know is a Dolphin. And there you go, there's a nice one. Trey Lance for the 49ers. It's all right. Joe Pike, I have a pretty decent collection of Nico cards now. I think I've got a Nico RPA coming from Black as well. I was one of my few times I actually hit him when I had to go with Black was the Terrence Marshall Jr. and then I took the Texans because they were, good value. Elijah Moore. Is he a Jet? Elijah Moore, yeah. Elijah Moore for the Jets. There you go. Nice one for the Bucks. Carl Trask. I think, yeah, we're at that tricky auto stage now. So again, I'll just pop that over the back there, guys. And we've got here a parallel in this one is a Calvin Ridley campus ticket. And then the vets to finish off is, I'll just see if I can get this to focus again. There you go. Lamar Jackson, JJ Watt, Calvin Ridley. Yeah, Joe, I will. I have. It has arrived actually. That has, but because we're sort of preoccupied with sorting out the website and ordering and obviously having a life as well and like working full time. I'm in what the plan is once we get our sort of buy sell trade group together, like any overflow cards from like mine and my brothers, like obviously mine and John's PC or anything that we get from breaks that we don't want, we'll probably offer them in that group first, and then look to either put them on eBay or offer them in some of the other groups as well. So it's one of those keep your eyes peeled type of thing, because I've got so behind in sorting out cards that I've had from breaks. So we got a Robert Woods and a Philip Rivers. But yeah, that's something that we wanted to do for obviously the community that we're building in the breaks group. Is we have had quite a lot of people. I think, Joe, you've asked a couple of times to put a couple of posts up, and we want to keep the breaks whilst obviously, because we've only started 4 months ago, something like that, 4 or 5 months ago. We just want to keep the breaks group for breaks, just to keep it nice and simple and unjumbled. Because we obviously post enough in there anyway, and it's we don't want stuff to get lost. Similarly, we don't want somebody to put up stuff for sale, and then all of a sudden we have a really busy post day, where we're posting about breaks and all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden your sales post gets pushed down the pile with everything else. So that's why we want to set up the sort of the group for sort of people to put their sort of like selling things. Oh, nice one, Joe. Yeah, the mystery packs. Yeah, as I say, glad they got sold. I did see that you'd had quite a lot of interest with bits and pieces in some of the other groups as well. So happy about that, mate. That's good. But yeah, stuff like that, as I say, we'd be more than happy to have. Like, obviously, especially with our people who break with us, you'll take priority, obviously, on the posts that go on in there. And we've had a couple of people obviously express, sort of an interest in coming on board as admin people, just to obviously weed out any potentially dodgy posts, or any people who are just, if anybody's being abusive or just, price bashing a little bit too much and stuff like that. We sort of just want somebody to come on board with, to obviously help out in that sense, really. So we've had a couple of interests. I think we've got 3 people potentially pretty much signed up to do that, to help us out. So hopefully that group will come sooner rather than later. Right then, guys. So here we go. The magical spacer. So we've got that Carl Trask. Okay. I'm just going to pop that down just so that I can sleeve up the Carl Trask for Ryan and the books. And then let's see who we've got this time. So let's see if I can get it all in focus for you. Let's see. So it's upside down. So we've got, it's like a light blue. Looks like North Carolina's the college. If anybody knows who played for North Carolina. Oh, just there you go. It's gone into focus now. So let's see. Anybody? Ah, nice one. Dyami Brown. Now, is he Washington? Yeah, so Washington football team. Got an auto for Dyami Brown. I think is he playing? Am I right in saying that he's had a bit of game time already? Dyami Brown. I seem to think I saw him come up on some of the stat sheets that I was looking through. I keep on doing that, like looking through the stats, seeing where like the new guys are falling. Well, that's yeah. If he's obviously if he's actually making a bit of a start, that's a nice one. Nice clean auto as well. It's all on the sticker. So not bad there, guys. So let's pop that over here. And obviously that was the spacer. Brilliant. 3 packs left, guys. Not too bad. So Dylan Stoner, Josh Imatorbey, and Dyami Brown. At least Dyami Brown is somebody that we've heard of. So empty pack. Okay, so Laviska Shenault Jr. I think that is that a second year for him? I see Jonathan Taylor there for Colts. Yeah, I have started this straight from getting back from work, Joe. So it was just literally, yeah, I'm one of those people who wears a suit and a tie for work because if I don't, I think I'm way too casual when I'm at work. Whereas where I wear a shirt and tie, and then I'm Mr. Professional. Derek Carr, he's another one who had a good game this week, didn't he? As I say, I've heard a lot of people. Old Vegas Dave, he's going to be rubbing his hands if Derek Carr keeps going with the Raiders after being 2-0. Ronald Jones the second. I've took my tie off, by the way, Joe. I can confirm I've taken my tie off. Travis Kelce, I think he's the chief, isn't he? Oh, here we go, guys. So for the Falcons, Kyle Pitts. We're into the rookie section of the pack. And there we go, Javonte Smith. So yeah, I always doubt myself. I'm telling you, Javonte Smith, and he's an Eagle. Javonte Smith and Najee Harris play with my head. Scruff. I can't see who your name is because you've with the Facebook user thing on there, but Scruff. That's it. Take me tie off as soon as I get home. So Joe Burrow, campus legend. Rashad Bateman. I think he's a Raven, isn't he? I think I've got a couple of Rashad Bateman cards that have arrived in the post for me as well. So yeah, Raven. Rondale Moore. So he's a Cardinal. And there we go for the Giants. Old Kadarius Toney. Tom will be happy anyway because he always asks me if any Kadarius Toney rookies have came out. Right, and I think we're at that magical bit where we've got an auto. So I'll just pop the auto back there, guys. And we've got a parallel here who is Robert Woods. We didn't have him earlier on, did we? I don't think we did anyway. Anyway, Robert Woods, campus ticket this time. And then we got DeAndre Hopkins, Juju Smith-Schuster, bit of Juju. See Derrick Henry, absolutely on an absolute tear for the Titans the other week. And then the original Aaron Rodgers for the Packers, and Melvin Gordon III. So yeah, very nice cards as always, guys. Get to that auto in just a second. Campus ticket there for Robert Woods. Let's pop it with the others. I'll just sleeve up these rookies. Rondale Moore. Yeah, I've got a fun couple of days over the weekend sorting out bits and bobs ready for the post next week. Post wise, I think John will probably get his sort of bits and bobs out first, I reckon either Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll just pop this Carl Pitts into a top loader. And then I'll probably start posting out my sort of like the more bulky lots on from Wednesday onwards. That's that Joe Burrow, campus legend. Yeah, it's a tricky set to, I always think, to put a sort of a thing on it with contenders. Because like, have they got insert? Is it an insert set? Is it not an insert set? Anyway, just a spacer, guys. So I'm just going to pop that underneath again. Hold it up. And then there's that Kadarius Toney. And it'll be upside down again, no doubt. Yep. So, don't recognise the colours on this one at all, guys. So, it's a rookie, which is good. Don't recognise the university. Oh, Mizzou. So it's a Joshua, spelt weird. Joshua Bledsoe college ticket. So I'll just check him out, see if he's on my list in front of me. Joshua Bledsoe, he's a Patriot. So that'll be going out to Dave Kirkwood. To the Pats. Pop it over there. Just on screen. There we go. Right, and obviously that's that spacer, guys. Let's pop that down again. And we'll sleeve up this Kadarius Toney. Obviously, as always, guys, inserts, rookies will get sleeved, base will get sleeved, sorry, and then rookies and inserts will get sleeved and top loaded. So Bills. I think we've seen. I think was I just talking about the Bills, or have we seen some Bills come out? I seem to think we had somebody come out for the Bills, didn't we? So empty pack, guys. Okay. It's just so CD Lamb, Deshaun Watson, Christian McCaffrey. That's a funny way round. So Bobby Wagner, Julio Jones. Is he injured at the moment, Julio Jones? Oh, there you go, guys. So there's one for Daryl. So Trevor Lawrence, school colours. Just quickly sleeve that up. There you go. All right, and then we've got Terrence Marshall Jr. Here we got, not bad. This is a decent pack here. And we got old Zachy Wilson, another school colours. Now, yeah, it's not the auto behind that, so we're all right. Okay. Make space. Yeah, there you go. Zach Wilson, not bad. Terrence Marshall, right. What we got? So then we got Campus Legends, Justin Herbert, obviously second year there. And then we've got Quitty Pay, another guy who I've started trying to PC this year. Got one really nice card of his, obviously for the Colts. Then we've got old Greg Rousseau. He's the Bill. That's right, Greg Rousseau. I knew we'd got we'd seen a bill come out, and yeah, it was. I think we got a Greg Rousseau. Obviously, we definitely got him in the initial in the Leaf box as well. He was one of the cards in that set. So he's a bill for you, right? Okay. So and he's covering the auto. So I will place that down again just there. We'll finish off these packs. That's a nice one, guys. We're not facing the wrong way around this time. Roquan Smith. Now that's a bowl ticket. So that one is numbered out of 49, and a very nice one. That's our lowest print. parallel so far, number 4 of 49, and that is going to go to the Bears. Not bad, but that is a bowl ticket. Nice one, Christopher. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, good. I'm glad that you've. Greg Rousseau. Again, he's one of those ones who. It's a name that sticks in your head, isn't it? Because it's like the French. How do you say it? Rousseau. I've heard Americans say all different things. It's Rousseau. It's like a French name, isn't it? So Roquan Smith. So that's a nice one, guys. So I'll just pop that down there, so leave that in a second. And then we've got Aaron Donald, Allen Robinson II, Cole Beasley, Nick Chubb, and Tre'Davious White. Yeah, French. That's right. The way it sort of sticks in my head is because I used to watch the TV show Lost, and there was a French woman on that who was called Rousseau, and she was a bit balmy, and that's how. Whenever I see Greg Rousseau now, I'm like, oh, it just makes me think of the Lost TV show. But that's because I'm a total geek, and that says a lot about me. Right, we'll just pop this Roquan Smith bowl ticket. Nice one. So where can we put this? I suppose if I had another stand, I would stand it. I'll pop it in front of that Zach Wilson. We're running out of space fast. But yeah, so second year Justin Herbert, I guess, campus legend there. Obviously, he was. So did he play for the Ducks at Oregon? I think they're called the Ducks. No, it's where Nike are based as well, isn't it? I think Oregon. Right. So front and center, the auto. Again, guys, incoming spacer. I'll just drop that underneath. And then old Greg's coming out for Christopher there. And I dare say it'll be upside down again. Oh no, it's the right way up this time. Right, so plays for TCU. Rookie auto again. Who we got? Looks like a wide receiver. So Ardarius Washington. Genuinely, again, not a name that I've got much knowledge of. So I'm going to have to look this one up unless anybody else knows. Washington. Ardarius Washington. So he's a Raven. Down as a Raven, guys. So one pack left. As I say, I've run out of stands, typical. So I'll just pop all the I'll pop a Darius over here in front of Josh because nobody knows who he is. And then I'll sleeve up your Greg Rousseau. I wasn't very good at French, I'll be honest. It's one of my worst subjects at school. I got a D. It's the only subject I got a D in at school because my French teacher was a complete and utter, I won't say the word, but yeah, he was not my favourite person. Mr. Seddon, his name was. Stain on humanity, that man was. He was an absolutely vile person. He was really lechy over the girls. Really not a nice person. Very bad teacher. But we all had him, I'm sure. I think my French has actually got better since I've left school, you know. Well, not obviously by the pronunciation of Greg Rousseau's name, whatever. Anyway, Cam Akers. That man Carl Murray again. I hope he keeps going because I've got some nice rookie cards of his that I got sort of just through sheer luck. James Robinson, Tyreek Hill, Cameron Jordan. Here we go, one Kenneth Gainwell. So he's Eagles, isn't he? Because again, I get them mixed up with the Eagles and the Steelers, I think. But Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell is an Eagle. And we've got Trevor Lawrence's best mate there, with Travis Etienne, even though he's injured. And we've got another one for the Bucks. So we've got a couple of Carl Trask cards, haven't we? Carl Trask. There we go. So we've got Chatarius Tutu Atwell. We do believe that Tutu Atwell is a Ram. So again, Tom Benfield will be happy with that. I believe he's. I think he's PC in Tutu, but I will check. Chatarius Tutu Atwell. Tom will know, obviously, but I am just checking. I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. Check. Tutu Atwell, he's a Ram. Yeah, indeed he is. Right. Are we at the auto stage? No, we're not quite. So there you go. So that's a really old one. So campus legend of Emmitt Smith, proper legend. Emmitt Smith. See the Bears or the Colts? I was getting confused. Colts. Oh, Cowboys. How can I say this? I mean, there's Emmitt Smith, and there was another one who played at the same time, I think, and they were both like two proper legendary players. Like I want to say like 80s, but I've got a really, really old like jersey card of these two players, and I know one of them's a Colt, and then obviously Emmitt Smith's the Cowboy. Right. So Micah Parsons, is he a Cowboy as well? Micah Parsons, indeed, he is a Cowboy. Okay, right. So the next one is going to be the auto. So I'm going to just pop that over there, guys. And then, a nice parallel here for the Bengals. I say parallel, yeah. It's a campus ticket for Joe Burrow. So that's all right. Barry Sanders, yeah, that's right. Barry Sanders. I always get Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith mixed up. I think there's another one as well, and from that era who's like really famous. Campus ticket of Joe Burrow, nice for the Bengals. And then finishing off with the last few vets, he's Tyler Boyd, Dalvin Cook, Jared Goff, David Montgomery, and Mr. No Team, although on the checklist he'll obviously be a Patriot, is Cam Newton. Not bad. So I'll just start sleeving these bits up, guys, and then I will do the auto at the very end. So Joe Burrow, I'll just pop with the other campus tickets there. Obviously 2-2 for the Rams and Tom Benfield. Tom's done all right. I think he's got a couple of Kadarius Toney. He's got that 2-2 Atwell there. So not too bad. Carl Trask has came out a couple of times well for the Bucks from memory. Obviously, I tend to the main two teams I follow are the Bears and the Bucks. They are my kind of the teams that I've kind of grown up watching, whether it be because of going on holiday in Florida and just the Buccaneers merchandise being everywhere, and I just fell into supporting the Bucks, and then obviously the Bears was from the autos under there, isn't it? The Bears, just purely because they were the big team in the 80s when my dad used to first watch it. Right, so front and centre, here's a spacer. Right, guys, so there's the 2-2, sorry, not 2-2, well, there's the Micah Parsons card. And then let's see what we've got here. So again, rookie auto. Not familiar with the university emblem. Who is it? Another name and a half. Here we go. Just Adeto Kunbo Ogundeji. That's just amazing. I just literally don't even know that what to say about that name. So I'm going to try and spell it now and check who that's going to. So Adeto. So that is a Falcon. So he went to the Falcons, guys. So yeah, so that's the last auto. Sadly, I think the best one was the Diami Brown, wasn't it, for Washington? I think that's the best one. Obviously, did get that Dylan Stoner as well, which was the sort of like the parallel hit, if you like. So I'll just do a quick recap. Obviously, that's the spacer, guys. I'll just leave up that Micah Parsons as well. And we'll just have a quick whiz through, guys. But as I say, obviously, if anybody does start dropping out now, that is all the packs opened. There's no draws to do at the end, I don't think. Put this there. So these are all like the parallel hits, effectively, in the sort of headline rookies. So these were the autos from the Leaf. There's Chris Evans, Richie Grant, Ambry Thomas. Try and at least get it in focus for you guys. Ambry Thomas, Trevor Lawrence School Colours, Kyle Pitts. And we got school colours for Trey Lance as well. And we got the playing the numbers game, Justin Fields. We got this campus ticket, Joe Burrow, parallel. We got the Robert Woods parallel as well, campus ticket. Calvin Ridley, campus ticket. JJ Watt, campus ticket. The Lamar Jackson, campus ticket. And then this numbered bowl ticket, which is quite nice, Roquan Smith. We've got school colours, Zach Wilson. Yeah, I'm glad you're happy with that, Rich. Diami Brown, good, happy. Yeah, it is a really, really nice signature. Actually, I'll show you in just a sec. Added to Kumbo Ogudeji. There you go. There you go. Diami Brown is a very nice card, to be fair. Just bring it into focus for you. But yeah, it's all on the sticker, so to speak. Like there's nothing over the edge. Nice clean auto. There's the Dylan Stoner, numbered out of 99. Again, nice little parallel there. Dearest Washington auto. Josh Imatorbey, lovely signature, very intricate signature, but Joshua Bledsoe was there. So there you go, guys. Those are all the main hits for break 42. Thanks ever so much for watching. As I say, highlights obviously were just obviously all just gone through for you. Post week next week, John will be dropping a break over the weekend, and obviously keep your eyes peeled because we will probably be trialing a couple of supplies products on the website. If any of you guys do need top loaders or semi-rigid card holders and things like that, obviously keep your eyes peeled. All right, guys, thanks ever so much for watching, and yeah, John will see you very, very soon with obviously the details of the next break.